Hello 6th grade, welcome along. It's time for art. And we are continuing from work we've done previously. Here are some more faces. They are looking in different directions. The head is at different angles. That's what we've done previously. The thing that we've got added in here is hair. And that was actually from a suggestion from one of you guys. Asked me if we could do some hair, like how to draw hair. I'm also taking on this Japanese manga style for these pictures, just to add something extra, something different to this week's drawing. Last time I used a little bit of a cartoony style, but we're sort of developing from that as well. As in previous weeks, I really want to encourage you to try drawing the head in different positions, looking in different directions and tilting to different angles. Okay, so sure, you can copy these to get yourself ready and prepared and well practiced, but I also want you to do at least two of your own. Don't be afraid to get it wrong. You know, this is something new for you, so don't be afraid of making mistakes, trying it out. Alright, so hope that's okay with you, and I hope you like this week's drawing. Let's get going. Firstly, we'll make a circle, and then come down and add this extra shape below the circle. Okay, that gives us the jaw. Then this line, the bottom of the circle, is going to be the nose, and then we've got space for the mouth here. Alright, so I'm just going to take that away, and you should see just leaving that little bit of line there is the nose. Well, I'll just redraw it. A little bit of line for the nose, just like that. And then where this bottom piece of jaw meets the circle, that's going to be the eye line. And we're going to have these big exaggerated eyes, like in the style of Japanese manga. And eyebrows up here like this. I've done the eyelids a bit droopy there, so the face looks a bit sleepy, but never mind. And then we're going to consider the hair, and we're going to do this kind of like long fringe, and we're going to think about the hair being in not like lots and lots of single lines. We're going to think about it being in kind of pieces. Alright, I hope that makes sense. And as you can see, it's covering up some of what I've drawn. It also goes a bit above the head. So it's kind of above that first line of the circle that we drew. Then we've got some sections on the side here. I'm going to draw the neck. And we've also got these pieces behind. Alright. Now I'm going to erase those pencil lines and then bring back the pencil to add in this layer of shadow. This layer of shadow will send parts of the picture back and bring other parts of the picture forwards. So this part of the hair is behind the head. We'll do a little shadow here for the chin. And just a little bit under the fringe. And that's all for now, for this kind of basic sketch. It's not perfect, the eyes are a bit weird, the mouth is off to one side, but I hope that it demonstrates this, this technique for drawing hair and for using shadow as well. So what happens when we change the angle of the face? Alright, well, I'm going to start as we did before with the circle, but it's not going to be looking straight at us like this portrait style. It's the face is going to be tilted down and to the side. So it's a similar shape as I did here, but it's not in the same place. So that was the bottom of the circle, so that's where the nose is going to be. And the mouth is going to be here. Let's do an open mouth this time. The eyes are going to be that same point where the circle meets this line, so that's about here and here. And we're going to draw the eyes a bit differently this time, but we're just going to get the position here and here. Okay, now because the head is tilted down, the hair is going to be hanging in a different way. It's going to be falling off to one side. The hair is still going to be coming down straight. Now, just for variety, I'm going to use a different color marker. Next I'll do one with the head looking up, tilting up a little bit. Same as before, start with the circle. So when we draw the head tilting up, the chin has to move up, so we don't draw it in the same way with this shape underneath like we did before. It's better to think of that point where that shape would touch the circle. Remember, that's the eye line. So what we want to do is think of that eye line curving like this. Alright, so then that's where the eyes are going to be, sort of more or less on that line. Okay, so I'm going to do one more for you, and this last one is going to be with the hair moving. So yeah, it's something a little bit different again. We'll go back to the straight portrait face, looking straight at us for this one. If you wanted to, you could try the moving hair on one of the other faces too. Of course, you can try whatever you want. I want you to draw your own faces. Just gonna change that a little bit. I think I made it a bit too big. Alright, so that's the line where the eyes will be, where the two parts touch. There's the nose. And we want the mouth to be open here, wide open. So I'm going to just extend that chin a little bit. And the eyes are going to be wide open. So unfortunately I made some smudges because the marker was still wet when I used the eraser. But never mind. I also used the pencil here to add more detail, more shading in the mouth, around the eyes, some expressive lines here, some extra layers of hair because it's all moving around. So it's not as simple as just as what I did previously with sort of one colour and just the behind parts shaded. There's also kind of shading within the hair as well this time. So an altogether more kind of complicated picture when the hair is moving. Now, like I said at the start, I'm hoping that you guys are going to create your own faces. You're going to change the angle of the face. They're going to be looking in different directions. And you're going to try and draw this hair falling in different ways. Like it's going to be dangling down, or it's going to be moving around. You're going to try different things. And I'm looking forward to seeing your work.